Hi, my name is Jamie Johnson. I'm the owner of Ruster Rods in Marshville, Missouri, and this is my 1955 needle nose Peterbilt, aka Giddy Up. And I get a lot of questions wanting to know a little more about the details of the truck, so I thought I would do that today. Well, let's start with the interior. The interior is all bead rolled aluminum. I actually cut the dash out of the truck, the original dash, and made all new dash. That way it's one off. I used race car aluminum for all the panels. It's all got bead rolled diamond tuck in it. We used Dakota digital gauges in the truck. I used Dakota digital AC controller. It's got a Dakota digital fan controller, Dakota digital emergency brake. It also, all the computerized stuff is all underneath behind this panel that has access on both sides. The wiring harness, the fuse panel, everything is all hidden right here. It also has real semi-seats, low ride. They all are air ride, just like a big truck would have. All the comforts of home. It has wheelwood pedals that I use for the brake and the clutch. Everything's hydraulic in the clutch. I did it steering column. It's got a Budnick steering wheel in it. It's got vintage air AC. These are all the switches that control the lights. I got headlight switches, the running lights. I got backup lights. I got the side marker lights, the sun visor light. This is the air ride controller that controls the air ride. So it's just a 1, 2, 3 simple. Up and down, you know, you can, 3 is all the way up, 2 is ride height, 1 is slammed. Also, I have power windows in the truck. I put power windows in the truck. I mean, with the door panels also, that's all bead rolled out of race car aluminum. And another thing, people ask me about the truck, if it's going to be loud and noisy. I actually insulated this truck 3 times. It's got boom mat behind this door panel. It's got boom mat and hush mat on the other side of the door. So it's got 3 sets of insulation in the whole truck, all the way through the whole truck. It's got a set of anti-theft transmissions in it, for most people anyway. It does have an NV4500 5-speed, and then it's got a 3-speed auxiliary Browning for the second transmission. And I'm getting used to it. It's been a lot of fun trying to get used to it, and I'm getting better the more I drive it, but I haven't really got to drive the truck much yet. And let's go ahead and move outside. This truck I actually purchased in a salvage yard. A friend of mine, I was telling him I wanted to do a classic truck, and I wanted to build something a little smaller, and he knew where it was, so we went and purchased the truck. It is a real 55 needle nose Peterbilt, all aluminum, sitting on a 1-ton chassis that I custom built front to back. The wheelbase is 20 foot. It does have a Chevrolet cross member in this particular truck, but now the other new trucks we build all has custom cross members and A-arms that I personally build. And I hand fabricated all the fenders. I did all this on my plasma table. I built all the hood, all the bead rolling on the hood is all done by hand with the dimple die holes. I get a lot of people asking me how many bolts the truck has in it on the outside. It's got 3,394 bolts on the outside of the vehicle. The fenders are actually, I made on my plasma table. I cut the sides out. It's got an inside and outside. I actually English wheeled the center, the aluminum part, and then I bead rolled a center section to give us some strength, and it also gave me something to get more bolts into. All this has been bead rolled. I bead rolled this on my Mittler Brothers bead roller. Kind of funny. I got mixed reviews on the mirrors, but I think once they're powder coated, they were fine. I actually kind of like them. I wanted to hand fabricate everything on this truck I could. Now the sleeper, I totally unskinned the whole sleeper and reskinned the sleeper. All the corners are unskinned. Actually, if you know anything about trucks, they usually have a 2-piece door, one that gets into the bed and one that's a toolbox. So I actually fabricated a 1-piece door. And this will all be covered with aluminum, like the red aluminum, the race car aluminum. I did the pour-hole glass. That way, you know, when you're in the back, it gives you some sight out the side. I get a lot of people ask me why I did a sleeper on this truck. I did it because I wanted it to be a crew cab. I want to be able to, you know, the girlfriends and the wives or whatever, the kids, anybody wants to come back here. I obviously don't have this part finished yet. That's going to be this winter. I wanted to enjoy the truck a little bit this summer. So let me explain a little bit. It does have a big hole that I took out of a late model Peterbilt. It's called a Unibilt. So I ended up cutting this out so it'd give a little more access to the sleeper. We also did a big back window. That way it don't feel so cocooned in the back. This is all will be insulated and done in the aluminum just like the front. Got hardwood floors. They're all cherry wood. And right here in the center is some of my computer stuff for the air ride. and there will be a console built over this with access where you can raise it up and get to it, but there will be cup holders and all that in the middle of it. I get a lot of people asking where the fuel tanks are. The fuel tanks are hidden up underneath the skirts right here. I did two 16-gallon tanks, so it's got 32-gallon total capability. It is a 24 valve, so it's, you know, we're gonna get plenty of mileage out of it before I need to fuel up. I did 2x6 rectangle tubing, 3/16. I've got a 1/4-inch stiff back. Mainly did more for design than I did strength. I don't think it, you know, would need any more than that. But I wanted the holes. I wanted to do the whole theme through the whole truck. So all this is, you know, I did all this on the plasma table. It does have a Ridetech 4-link, but I went ahead and made my own brackets to hold the 4-link bars to give it some more decorative. The fenders are fiberglass that I bought from Forest State's truck, but I wanted to do some accent pieces, so I bead rolled all the fenders with aluminum and bead rolled the dimple die stuff in there. There's like 400 bolts in each rear fender. The back bumper is 1/4-inch plate. I drilled all the holes for the lights. It's got all LED lights. It's got a trailer plug, so when I pull a trailer, I did a receiver hitch also. All the airbag brackets I hand did on my plasma table. It's got 1-ton dually airbags. That's all from Ridetech. It's got a 14-bolt Chevy rear end in it. It's got levelers that control your air ride. That way you can put a load on it. It automatically brings it right back up to where it was before. I custom built a hitch. Again, this truck was built to use for my business to pull my classic cars with. My girlfriend has horses, and we pull a horse trailer some with it also. Anyway, I did aluminum covers here. These are easily to unbolt. You can take them off to access. The batteries are right here underneath. They're real easy. It's got jump points I put on there. Let's pan around to the front. The motor is a 24 valve Cummins out of a 2002 Dodge. Me and a friend of mine did all the piping. He works at a stainless place and is an amazing TIG welder. So he helped me do all the craziness. And all that is for looks, crazy. You know, just trying to make it as crazy and wild as I could. I did the butterfly hood like it was from the factory. And what I like about it is when it's down, these side panels, you can leave the side panels off and it just shuts with a couple of snaps. And that way you can run it down the road without the side skirts on, just give it a different look. And I actually have 2 other sets made that are different to just change it up occasionally. Last but not least, I should have mentioned the wheels a while ago. They're 24-inch semi wheels that I bought from JK Motorsports. I actually asked them if they would sell me a solid wheel because they do all the design, but I thought it just kind of fit. It's different. I've never seen it done before, so I actually asked them not to cut the holes or any design in them. They are 24s, 5 semi wheels that are milled down to 24s.